live already. And to let you know, we are on live already. This is the live camera right here. The live is basically the behind the scenes on ours. It is not the main thing, it is the behind the scenes on ours. So the live is set. So the live is on already. I'm gonna set up everything right over the bathroom. I'm gonna see everything through the camera. Through the camera.
Oh, your live is on Instagram?
The live is on YouTube.
Oh,
it's live on YouTube. This is where we're going to be. This is actually the recording of the show, which is this camera. This is the live camera. And this is a side view that I have to fix for myself.
Everybody tuning on to Get You Some Management live right now. We're going sideways with the camera up there.
Right, I be on your live thing.
Oh.
Sorry. No problem. This is behind this is the live. This is behind us. This is the real shit. So I'm doing everything for the real shit. Okay.
You got it? Huh?
No. Oh, I sent the request just now.
Closer to my show.
Yeah. Slow.
This is not really for me. This is for y'all.
Yeah. That's it.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-mm. He done. Right, that part. I wanna. No, I'm just doing it.
Watch that you're going to pop up 5 minutes later.
Right. I do from behind the scenes.
I should have out of focus.
On the scene, now me. Oh, limbo.
That way, right there.
Yeah.
Limbo. Might take my hat off on live tonight. People don't even know I got a haircut. Some people don't know I got a bald head. Keep the hat on so much.
We don't throw a filter on this, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Girl, love some filters.
Yeah.
This one looks blurry.
I gotta fix it. For me to fix it, I gotta do it.
You should sit on this side, Henry.
Wow.
I can see you right here.
She's running to walk for them.
Yeah, let them switch.
I should have brought the paddle.
But that's the live. That's the live. Hey, you see it, man. We're not there yet, but we're there.
When y'all see me leaning like this, I'm just trying to get y'all the view. I'm trying to get y'all the view.
I love you. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Ice me out.
What's going on? All right, let me fix this.
Oh, the mic good right here. I ain't gotta go closer. Right?
Nah, I can fix it too big too. This is not. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay, they said you cute.
So,
Get you some.
Yeah, Angie, yeah, she is cute.
now you calling me by another whole name.
No, that's the girl that's
Oh, Angie, okay.
Oh,
I just said red flag.
Red flag.
Where's the AO?
Is the chat?
Yeah,
Is the
yeah,
chat up?
yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Is it? Do you see chat?
Yeah, I see it. She just said it.
But I can't see nothing. No, you know why? Because I can't see nothing. I don't see it, but you handle that thing.
Okay, I got you.
You handle that. All right, so everything's correct.
Yeah.
Everything's correct. Now we can't see her in the real one. This is the real one. This is the real one. Yeah. No, this is the live.
Oh, this one's the real one. The middle.
That's live.
We gotta turn around again?
Look here, the middle one is the real one.
No, so you
Yeah,
have to
turn
move
around
over.
again.
No, you have to move over a little bit towards
Like
your
right in the middle of the mic?
towards your right. Towards your right.
Hey!
That's the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot.
Right there.
Right
Right
there.
on the tip.
Hey, yo, in a good way. That's gonna be my new shit. Every time she say something, hey, yo, in a good way.
Yeah. So everything is correct. Everything is correct. Let me just make sure.
Cause she gonna say the most Paul line.
Yeah.
I already know my sis.
That's not pause.
I already know my sis.
That's not pause, but it's
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I ain't Paul her no. Hey, yo, in a good way.
In a good way. All the time. I love it. Who was that? The boxing referee. Mills Lane. I love it.
I thought you was talking about the Kanye West song. She's such a fucking hoe.
I love it. Yeah, I be the influence.
So this camera is side camera, right?
Yeah.
Cause she in that one.
Because what it is hold it for a second. Let me make sure. So she's in no. So this is the main camera. So I'm gonna show you this on this side. That's the main camera. This is the main shot.
Oh, what we seeing right now.
Right now, that's the main
That's
shot.
right
Now, yeah, that's right there.
Yeah.
Which quality? This is a side view, more because Rod and you is far away in this one. This gives like a close-up shot.
Yeah, this
You
one.
know what I mean? This is more of a close-up.
So, sis, if you want a close-up on boom, boom, one right here, this is that camera. I'm saying,
This is the stage.
this would be far. This gonna be like close.
This is the stage where we just move to the side and let it
So
happen.
make sure the camera's in the same location next week.
All right, so that's correct.
Yo, pause.
Hey, yo.
All right, we're back to that. Oh no, let's do the mics. For the audio devices.
Audio
Pause. Audio devices.
Devices.
Let's do the audio devices.
Hey, yo. In a
All
good,
right.
hey, yo. Can't say in a good way. Well, yeah, I could still say that.
In a good way.
Hey, yo, in a good way. Audio device check 1. Audio device check 1.
Yo.
Audio device check 1. Audio device check 2. The level.
Do it again. Yes, definitely will.
You supposed to record that.
Definitely will.
It's a drop.
That's the drive.
Oh, we might do that. So,
The level. Oh, it's beautiful.
Nice.
You Barry White son.
Testing 1 2 1 2 testing.
yo. All right, you good.
So it ain't anytime.
Okay.
Okay, this is lightning. I don't even need a filter to this light.
All right. I want the bathroom. Everything's set up.
Pause.
Y'all gotta talk to the people. Yep.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, two people up in there.
How y'all doing?
Definitely.
How do you
Thanks for
guys see
tuning in
the
with
chat?
us.
How do you guys see what people are saying?
You gotta go on the YouTube live and look.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you watching, you can see the.
Can I throw my Instagram out there? Follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me. Keep it up with MV, y'all.
Follow.
KEEPING. I know y'all know how to spell. Keep it up. But the wit is WIT _ ENVY. Holla at your girl. Pause. Say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The level is good. I don't hear myself.
This one.
I ain't really.
Shout out to everybody in the lives right now. All the lives is popping from Instagram to YouTube. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is the test run. You know what I'm saying?
Tell
You know how we test run the car.
them. Kick the
You
tire.
know what I mean?
Sure.
You got to start at 65 before you hit 85.
Pull some juices of flow.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yo.
Oh, look at Michael Jackson up there.
Yeah.
Chilling. That's a nice picture.
Right, yo, it's crazy.
He like, hee. That's the pose he got. Like, hee. Like they just caught him there.
What?
I wonder when he busts him down, he go,
Yeah.
He probably did that. He probably did the other ones.
Yeah, I'm one of those where you gotta put the bleeper on all the time. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm about to censor her, right?
We speak
enough.
English.
Ow!
We speak
English.
English.
Shout out to everybody to get you some management. I see all them waves over there. I can't be hitting up, you know what I'm saying? Hitting the bang, 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 you know that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do it like this long distance. Sound way back like every time I see a wave pop up, you
Don't forget, y'all, keeping over MV. All right?
keeping up with envy.
If you know, you know.
Uh-huh.
So keep up.
Y'all better follow her. Stop playing.
Go ahead. Don't play.
You need to come get your car washed tomorrow too. Not tomorrow, today.
Right, because I'll be there with
Straight up.
ass cheeks outside.
Bikini car wash going
I've been
down.
seeing that. I definitely been seeing
Yeah,
that.
12 to
I want
4.
to get somebody else's car and take it up there. I'm about to get that clean for you, brother.
You know, we got my sister Envy out there
What
on the road and the cars down. You know what I'm saying? Washing.
Tires making them shine.
What? Y'all gotta go check some people. She don't be playing. You know what I'm saying?
We spitting and polishing.
Word, she got the water game going on.
Oh,
She
she's
got
making,
practice somewhere.
Yeah.
making that rubber shine. Oh,
We got practice somewhere.
And we got the pole out there today too. Stripper pole on deck.
Yup. We gonna
Fresh
polish
Mon-
that
you know what I'm
bitch
saying?
too.
Fresh Montana ain't doing it when the Bronx bring the pole out.
you gotta really make somebody really want to spin the block. I'm gonna go back around there again. I think I lost something. What? I went the wrong way.
Lost your motherfucking
I went the
mind.
wrong way.
Lost your medulla.
Yo, I know some smart dudes that already know what the hell be going on in the block. They be like, yo, my wife in the car for the other way. You know, even though you gotta keep your eyes straight, I know you was looking. I know you was looking. You know, who would be on there like that?
I know dudes that don't own no cars that they coming.
Where I seen that.
And you know what that's about. They ain't gonna see nothing but Envy and Emerald, whoever else is there, Phoenix. There's gonna be a bunch of them out there tomorrow.
Oh,
We got the main ones, you know, my sisters like to come, you know what I'm saying, enjoy themselves, get their drink on and party, you know what I'm saying, the car wash turn into just a regular block party. Who knows, you know what I'm
Who
saying?
knows? Who knows what's gonna happen, right?
So yeah, they'll be out there.
Definitely.
Shout out to Bronx Forever, because she stayed repping, promoting. I love that girl. I love you, sis.
Mhm.
see this, and I should be on it.
Oh.
Good look, good shout out. That's a big shout out.
We got people watching.
They watching.
They keep it up. They keep it up and
Sometimes I feel like
They got to see somebody sitting there, they rolling up, they say, yo, I'm ready.
they
They got to see envy. They got to see envy. We've been seeing envy.
I've been seeing it there.
Y'all know y'all ain't tuned in for me.
The
Damn it.
boss.
Whoa, y'all see that? The mic was trying to go deep.
Hey,
Hey, yo, in a good way.
where's my camera?
Damn, sorry, baby. I take play, baby.
Hey, yeah. It's a good
Spades,
way.
they got it.
Pause.
You gotta put that leg triangle in the middle. You see me stepping up?
Yeah.
Put it in between both of y'all. So it could be like that.
Oh, go back.
I'm actually going
The other
to
way.
starting
The
more
mic
for a
like
sec.
that, like that.
Like that, and then turn.
No, turn the way you turn it.
This?
Oh, the middle?
Oh, this?
There you go, right there. Now turn the mic.
Turn the mic.
There you go.
I don't hear myself.
Nah, cause I got the mics low and on mute.
Hey, yo.
Pause the audio devices.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm in the room and it's about to be wild.
Audio devices.
We're gonna be on pause all night.
That's a fact though.
Right.
That is a fact though. I'm on stunting mode for the first couple of minutes of the show. It's my birthday week. It's my birthday. Yeah, Wednesday is my birthday. September 13th.
Oh, happy belated birthday. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Virgo shit. Shout out to all my fucking Virgos out there. All my Virgos. Shout out to the Virgos, man. We in the building.
We hang
That's
out
why I'm
tonight, baby.
That's why I'm stunting tonight. That's why I'm stunting tonight, man. I got my jewelry on and stuff like that. You don't even never see me like this. I'm actually
like my daddy.
I'm actually
like my
fancy
daddy.
today.
Sounding like my daddy.
Yeah, I had to come in mathematics mode, aka Green Lantern.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, so we got to get this started. What we doing for music?
What you gotta do?
I don't know. I ain't even come up with shit. I figure y'all probably had some of my stuff already.
Oh,
You know, I can't plug like that. I got the
my phone. Is my phone around? No, I got my phone.
Still plugged in.
This one we supposed to have.
Rick Ross.
We went bing bong.
Rick Ross. Rick Ross in there.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
The
level is good. Yeah.
Nope, no Spotify on this phone.
That's how we fucking niggas up when I go motherfucker start rhyming. I'm
Man,
talking head and I get on the mic.
who music we fucking with?
How you doing tonight? Start talking mad deep.
Yes.
Very white, short, right.
Straight right.
Who we fucking
That's my favorite intro when I get on stage.
Who music we
How
playing?
y'all doing tonight? They don't say nothing to you. How the fuck y'all doing tonight? I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I got to curse at black people for y'all.
They don't know Trife is like one of the ultimate hosts. He hosting all the joints. All the joints.
I love yo, the good thing
Joints is like weed, man.
I be knowing so much of the people, it'd be easy for me to get up there and say if I want to start snapping on people, they don't get mad. You know what I'm saying?
It's a respect.
So that'd be the good thing. You know, I don't care, they can yell back, you know what I'm saying? Say stuff.
I like that.
All right, so we gonna fuck with PS3.
Which one? Clubber?
PS3 making that green. People always say, what the hell that mean? People who can't understand. Once a homeboy became a man, as for the way they scream and shout, one by one, I knock him out. They don't know nothing about that.
On YouTube is what? This regular PS3?
It's Clubber PS3.
What's up with your what's the name? That's what we're about to play now? I was actually earlier, we was in the room too.
That's not coming up, bro. I can't see it. Wanna do it? Yeah. We got some people in the building. I can't see the chats, but Rod can.
Yeah.
So make sure you throw them fire emojis in the chat.
Fire!
You heard, we got Envy, we got Spades, aka Woody Wood, aka the Man on the Couch, aka Ed McMahon. I fucked up and said Ed Sullivan on the other episode too. Word. Yeah. We are about to start this. He's getting the music together. We are ready. I'm gonna have to take these glasses off because I can't see
nothing.
But I gotta start it off with the glasses on. We are ready to hang out. It's on that side. Audio.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was all fucking. What I saw was all real PS3 shit was popping up.
The games.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
We might have got to type my shit in, man.
Why not?
You know what I'm thinking? No, I'm
You already know.
gonna pop
You
right.
know,
Can
you
I
already know.
I'm
I'm gonna put the mics on so we can try the mics out and I'm gonna record
Hey,
it.
yo, he said it again.
Yo. Everybody talk to their joint. Oh, pardon me. The audio devices. Everybody talk to the audio devices.
Hit it.
Not yet.
Let's see what you got.
Mine's working. Cause I hear myself loud and clear.
Keep talking.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Yeah, that's the loud version, but I gotta keep it low. I just wanna make sure
Okay.
on.
I mean, talk to you.
No, so talk to yours. So I just wanna make sure it's straight.
Yeah. Test the 1 2 1 2. Yeah, we up in
You turn.
here. Yeah, right.
Make sure your shit is turned up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to do that for it. All right, I got you. Actually, I don't want it real loud because which quarter when I played it. No, I got it. No, leave it out. Leave it loud. Make sure put it up loud because I'm gonna control it from here. Because I wonder we played loud and it was mad distorted in the beginning. Yeah, that's where shit was gonna be out there. All right, so we ready. All the mics. Try to talk to your audio device.
The level is good. Yo, talk to me. You try to force your Blackfield Jackson if anybody asks you, but you don't got to ask nobody because I'm right here. You heard?
All right, I stopped the music. You leave the music playing.
Yeah.
Device.
Everybody talk to the audio devices.
Audio devices.
Not yet.
Let's see what you got.
It's not working.
Keep talking.
Oh yeah. Hello.
Well, that's the loud version, but I gotta keep it on low. I want to make sure. So talk to yours. I just want to make sure it's straight.
Yeah. Test the 1 2 1 2. Yeah, we up in here. Yeah, right.
Got a little big butt on the wall, do the dirty dance type shit. Now how the fuck, you know what I mean? Put your hands together real quick, like, clap, come on. Clap. Big shout out to show is an AG for this girl. I'm gonna bring it back for you, heard?
Can I get us? Can I get us? Can I get us? Can I get
I
us?
just want to make sure everything sound good.
Can I get us? Can I get us?
All right, so we ready.
Can I get us?
Can I get a
The beat's hot, trap sizzling. It must be that the Godzilla's in the kitchen.
Try to force it, Blackfield Jackson, if anybody asking,
Possible.
like you right here.
I've been itching for a nigga to start bitches. Almost look at that busting in this bitch. Ow! Lightweight, no heavy lifting. Your figures is lightweight. First round decisions.
All right, so what we want to do is get your music ready. When I do the countdown, when I get to 1, you're going to go to the music. All right, I'm starting with the audio. 1 and sign up. S.STREET Media's opening is up. Get your music ready. The countdown's about to start. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey, hey, hands get together, you start clapping and shit. You know what I mean? Got a little big butt on the wall, do that dirty dance type shit. You know what I mean? Put your hands together real quick, like clap, come on, clap, clap, clap. Big shout out to show with the
There
AG.
we go.
I'ma bring it back for you.
Yeah, we're about to start the official show after the music play. We are on right now. Let me see some fire emojis in the chat. Shout out to all them Virgo. Shout out to all our supporters at S.STREET Media.
Yeah.
Shout out to the whole S.STREET Media family. That's Trife Boys music playing in the background. If you don't know.
Don't know nothing.
Ain't no, we hanging out tonight, baby.
That's it. All right.
Ow!
You're off camera for the YouTube guard. Yeah, make sure that's your
Forbidden. No kidding.
John Logic.
John Logic says salute. Shout out to John Logic. You heard one of our supporters who's always watching. I am high. If you don't know, this is my birthday weekend, my second birthday weekend. Last weekend was my birthday weekend, but that was the fake one. This is the real one. Shout out to all the
The whole month.
Shout out to everyone who called me, hit me up. You know, for my B-Day. You gotta let me know when we're getting close to the end. I got you. Got you. Got you. We're about to go on. Y'all ready? All right, leave it, Mr. Man.
Can I get a soul clap? Can I get a soul clap? Can I get a soul clap? Bring it down. Can I get a soul clap? Can I get a two-step? Can I get some bottles at the table for the precinct?
Oh, I see it.
You got them blockers on.
I gotta see the glasses on for the first second. Yeah. How the levels?
The levels is good.
Yeah.
Love it how I'm sounding.
They actually wasn't, but now they're good.
Yeah.
You heard? If you don't know, my name is Mathematics, and that's
Rod, aka Get Fetted.
and we are the Hangout. If you don't know, that's the man of the couch, aka Woody Wood, aka Spades, aka Pause, because I said Woody Wood, aka at Sullivan. You heard? The Puerto Rican at Sullivan. And we got some guests in the building with us tonight. We ain't playing. We thought it was gonna be like what's one of them clubs uptown over there by Hunts Point that be popping. Like we thought it was gonna be like Diamonds tonight and shit like that. But we still got that energy in here tonight with us like that. We got my man Trife Boys in the building.
What up, cold world? You already know that it's Trife Boys and Black Jackson. If anybody asking, but you don't gotta ask nobody because I'm right here.
You heard. The guard is a S.STREET Media family member, tribesman. He's been down with the cause since day one.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the guard, and he brought or brought his lady friend with us. Introduce your friend, bro. That's you want to put Queen in.
Well, I'm gonna let my sister introduce herself. I would like to hear her talk. You know what I'm saying? Sister, you want to stand up and introduce yourself? You want to sit down and introduce yourself? Yeah.
Hey.
Get you some. You already know what it is.
That's the fact. It's real. It's real.
It's
100% right there.
But it's Emmy, baby.
Talk to the mic, Queen. Talk to the mic, Queen.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too excited. Yo. Talk to him, Queen.
Let him know who you is, sis.
Keeping up. You got to keep up with Emmy.
That's
Emmy,
right.
baby.
That's keeping up with Envy, you know what I'm saying? Check out on Instagram because she moving.
That's a fact, man.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure we had a little action going on. We needed some feminine energy in the building with us. You know, we be doing what we be doing, but we like to keep our audience entertained. This is episode 10, you heard?
Yeah.
We still moving, we still dropping joints. You see me with the stunning shades on. For the live, I already said this, but for the people that's just watching right now, for this recording, it is my B-Day weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, September 13th, the Virgo was born. And shout out to all them other Virgos who shit is popping right now. You know, I got love for y'all. That's why I got my stunning shades, my masterpiece, my 2 chains. My 2 chains, who's another Virgo, if you don't know. I got my shit on. I'm wearing my jewelry today. I'm shining. Like paid in full, camera on scene, you heard? So it's a beautiful day today. And I'm going to say this, man. You know, before we get everything going, let me take these shades off. I was only doing it for TV. I was only doing it for TV. Shout out to my homie, the comrade, Made for Kings. He gave me the shades. He sell these joints at his establishment. Go to Made for Kings on Instagram, man. Go to Made for Kings on Instagram. He the one I got these joints. They're $10. They're not real gold. They're not real gold. I don't like the front. These ain't real gold. These ain't real gold, but they look fly. They look fly. You heard? So check this out. Before we get into anything, damn, I can really see now. Before we get into anything, man, you know I got to give a shout out to my partners, my business partners, my S.STREET Media family. Shout out to Made for Kings, the 1718 Collective, Get Fed Records, the Vandal, our Grind RTV. We are the plug, the family vibes, Rice Beans and Banter, Who Styling Who, Kerry's Corner, the House of Hip Hop. High Rise Radio, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we got some more shows on the way too. But shout out to my S.STREET Media family, man. If you don't know, you better tap in with us. We on YouTube at S.STREET Media. We on Instagram at S_Street Media. We are also have a radio station on Live 365, which is also on Instagram at S.STREET Media without the spaces, without the underscores. It's on there. Check us out. We play music 24/7. Shout out to what's our show in Texas? Fancy on Air. Shout out to Fancy on Air. Shout out to Kerry's Corner, as I said before, who is also on our radio station, man. It's ran by S.STREET Media and Get Fed Records, if you don't know. So now, after talking about that, because we got to talk about the people's first, we got to talk about us first. Fuck everything else. We got to talk about us first. Check it out tonight. We are not talking about Tyrese and Envy. We are not talking about Designer now registering as a sex offender. Let me repeat that again. We are not talking about Designer now registering as a sex offender. Even though that happened, that's not allegedly. That happened. That happened. We are not talking about Sexy Red video shoot being shot the fuck up.
Bang, 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 bang.
Real life shit. We're not talking about that. This is what we say to that. Hey, that's what we say to that. That's what we say to that. But I gotta let you know what's happening out there. But that's what's happening. We don't give a fuck. So let's talk about this. before we got before we came into this room, before we was doing what we was doing, before we was on live, we was listening to Max the Demon.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Williamsburg people. Everybody know Richie from the liquor store. Max the Demon is his son. His music is crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like I was in hell for a second. How did y'all feel about the video, man, and the music?
The music got some nice music. I like what I heard. I definitely like what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
It was a lot of drill demon time in it. Like you really thought you was about to do a job with him. Like, yo, I'm about to jump in the car with you. What's going on?
Yeah, that was hard.
He was repping in the hood though. Only white boy in there repping hard like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like you said earlier,
that was crazy.
Comfortable, man.
That was crazy. He looked very comfortable in them videos, man. He didn't look like he was just shooting a fast couple of scenes in the hood. He looked like he had his feet up on the couch type of thing going on. Music was, let me say this.
Like, I want a piece of fried chicken too.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It is demonic. His name is Max the Demon. What else should I be expecting? I know. And his pops is my people. Shout out to Rich from the liquor store, man. The music is crazy, man. It's crazy. I like it. Lyrically, what he's spitting, and maybe in some like Evil Dead energy, but he definitely could spit in between those bars that he was spitting. Like I heard something. I heard skill there. It wasn't no bullshit. Outside of that, since we're speaking about music and we talking about us listening to music, we're going to talk about my man Diddy, man. My man Diddy.
Last night.
Yeah. You know what's funny? This actually might be our first us reviewing music.
Yeah, definitely.
So we chose the God Get That Records, aka the man with 28 jobs,
Yes, definitely.
aka Sleepy. You know what I mean?
Don't tell everybody.
You heard? AKA Sleepy. He came in with this idea of us talking about Diddy's song. I'm not a Diddy fan. And more likely than not, we're not going to get to the upper echelons of podcasting because of my feelings. I know this. They're going to call me like the new wave star and Buck Wild. So, the God brought this music to our attention, and the song name is I Like. We all listen to it, so we're gonna go around the room and ask, how did y'all feel about the song, not the video, but the song I Like, featuring the gorgeous Mary J. Blige.
Yeah. Well, me, I like the song Diddy Was Annoying. When it first came on, I was like, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? But then when he started, it just threw me off. It'd have been nice if just her just singing like a regular, ballad type song or something. That's Mary. I can listen to Mary.
That's a fact.
Mary, she always brings her jazz or something. So it's just the beat selection is just something that I can't really get to. It's an old school beat. He's trying to bring it back like a more dance vibe to his songs and everything now. But it's just, it's still a little something missing. And then his verse just comes out of nowhere.
Him not being on the song. That's what was missing. Him not.
He wasn't on the song for the first minute and 55 seconds.
And it was listening to me.
And that's not even, we not been bullshit on that number. He came on pause. He entered pause. He started rhyming at a minute and 55 seconds into the song, and he ended at 2 minutes and 18 seconds. So it's less than like 30 seconds that he actually rhymed. How you feel, Envy? Because you was there listening with us.
You talk about shit.
So,
First of all, the Mary J. Black Pop was too much. Like, I understand the concept that was going for, like, the back in the day. Like, I feel like they were bringing out what music they had back in the day, like the little style. But it was just too long and it meant nothing. Because I didn't hear, like, it really, whatever she said meant nothing. It was mad long. So, is it Diddy song or is it Mary J. Blige song? Figure it out. But like you said, Diddy only popped in, like he showed up and popped out.
Mary son.
Disappeared. Like he was in there for a minute, and then like Mary.
A minute too long.
I love Mary. I love her to death. She's good. Like I was rapping to her voice, but the lyrics, they some tuning.
It wasn't him.
It ain't give me no feeling. No.
I ain't gonna lie,
Take off.
You gotta land the plane.
Stop writing for herself so much. I'm just being honest.
Spacer, how you felt about it, man?
Listen, man, the song sucks, and I think that he did a disservice to, saying to Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? The 411, that album she made, I don't know, nothing else would top, and all the new stuff that she made, nothing, man. So, it sucks.
411 is a classic. 411 is a classic. 411 is a classic.
Mary, what's the 411?
That's a fact.
Now you know what that sound like? It sound like they got drunk. They was in a club. They put up in the
They just did anything. Like, yo, man, let me say something.
And they just put up with some wild shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely wasn't feeling the song. If I'm not mistaken, they took the bar song was in there somewhere. They destroyed that. One of my favorite songs. They destroyed that.
They did. They ain't do no justice.
He sounded very mundane and dragged along. He sounded like every bit of 50 something. That's a fact. I definitely wasn't feeling the song. It sounded like a try at the crown again, and he missed totally. It sounded outdated. It didn't sound like now. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounded like he's trying to recapture something. I'm glad that somebody else said that his verse was short. And it was almost like this bit of
song.
Yeah, like some, and he was just like some salt on the meal. Like it was less than 30 seconds. It wasn't too much. It basically was a Mary song.
Not even no sad song. He was soft.
Yeah, I'm not. So we gonna say, who's voting that they liked it?
He was salty.
Thumbs down.
All right, yeah, definitely thumbs down from us. Thumbs down.
Boo, you got bullshit. Boo.
Yeah, boo. I know we're not gonna make it on to Revolt. I know we're not gonna be on Revolt no time soon. But at least Diddy, we speak our truth. We not no bullshitters. We not the yes man.
So sign us up to Revolt.
That's a fact.
That's what you like anyway.
That's a fact.
Review or
I ain't no
give
advocates around here.
Give us one of those contracts. Well, not one of those.
Not one of those.
Not one of those. But
a regular contract.
Yeah. Noriega no.
Right.
Noriega contract. Yo, man. We are advocates for smoking here at the hangout. We do indulge a lot before the show. We're not gonna lie to y'all. We are 420 over friendly. We are over friendly. Yeah. So I was in Williamsburg this week for my birthday on the 13th. I went to my hood. Shout out to all the people who I did see. A few people shouted me out for my birthday. Shout out to all of them. I went back to the hood. Always do, but I went back and in this conversation that I walked into, a female was saying about like a bad rule, a rule to being in the cipher. And one of these rules to being in the cipher, which I thought was interesting, I said, I'm going to use that for an actual segment or actual topic for the show. And she said, passing a blunt when it's off. She said, I hate when motherfuckers pass their blunt when it's off. And I agree with that, even though I am notorious for doing that. Notorious. But I hate when it's done to me, though. But I understand. How y'all feel about this, man?
That one really don't bother me. Or the blunt, if the blunt is out.
Yeah. And yeah, I can agree with you.
I never really even looked at that one. Like you saying it now, I never that one. I'm like, damn, I don't think I really never really heard nobody on my side really say anything about that.
It's a real hassle if you don't have a lighter to light it. Now you got to run around doing the due diligence.
Well, hey, that's your fault. That's his fault. You a smoker?
Yeah.
Why they got no lighter?
Because the nigga that was smoking before me, he got my lighter.
No. Hey, you know what? And I'm like this. If I don't got a light and the blunt went out, I'm like to myself, I'm like, damn, I should have had a lighter. Yo, let me get a light.
Let me get a light.
Yo, let me get a light. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
I figured the
Because
person
the blunt can go out.
Yeah.
If it's windy and we smoking, you never know. It can go out.
Yeah.
Facts.
But you know,
Or somebody
but let me say this though. But can I give you a scenario? And this was a good scenario. So when they pass the blunt and it's out, and they don't give you the lighter wet it, because there are times when the blunt is out and the person knows the blunt is out and they give you the lighter wet it, like automatically, like so just assume that if you do got a lighter or don't got a lighter.
See, right? Now, that's respecting the blunt went out rule right there. You know what I'm saying? He respected that. Let me hand the lighter with it, man.
Now there are people though that the blunt is out and they don't say nothing. They just pass it, and you take that first and be like, yo, this shit is out.
Yeah,
that's
say something. Say something to me, yo, it's out. Yeah, say something.
Say something.
So you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. There is a way that it becomes like, fuck, you didn't say nothing, nigga. Like, no, there was no courtesy in that one. There's no courtesy. All right, but let's talk about rules and being in the cipher.
There you
go. Do anybody have any rules, anything that you accept or don't accept in when it comes to ciphering when you're smoking?
Just don't pass the blunt.
What?
Yeah, but you mean?
Don't pass the blunt.
Y'all worry about a whole lighter, but y'all need to worry about passing the blunt. Y'all know who y'all smoking with.
Oh, who you smoking with?
Right.
Oh, well, shit, I am cautious. I don't smoke with too much people. I'm real cautious of that.
So what you saying, a person who's over holding the weed, like holding the weed too long?
I'm saying just in general, like health issues.
That people need to watch it. People don't smoke blunts with anybody.
At the club, at the bar,
like people be passing blunts, don't even know. Yeah, don't even know people.
Oh, free.
Like y'all worry about the lighter now.
Like I done been in clubs. Like what she's saying, I done been in clubs and I seen people like blunts. And I'm standing there with them and be people that I don't know. They pass the blunts and when they come to me, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Right? And they face, I don't hide nothing. I let them know, like, yeah, I'm not taking the blunt because you had it. I don't know who you is, homie. You know what I'm saying?
And then y'all be too drunk. God forbid, motherfucker got a little pimple on his lip. Y'all don't know. Got too geeked the fuck out. That Hennessy. Yeah, y'all didn't get that.
I'm glad I don't get drunk.
Oh my God, what happened? You know what happened.
Bump on the lip ain't cool. Bump on the lip ain't cool at all. That is a fact. Okay. I hate the ping pong.
Oh.
I hate the ping pong. The ping pong happens a lot.
That's when you smoking like
and somebody forget you in the cipher.
Yeah, the husband
like you don't know somebody ate coochie before they give it that one. Like,
oh, that's a wild one.
I suck some, you know.
That's different from the ping pong. That's different from the ping pong. Ping pong is somebody skipping you and that
for him. And for some, we keep acting like you ain't there. I'm gonna keep passing to him. We ping ponging back and forth. Like, yo, what the fuck is up? I ain't here.
I'm being dirty.
Right, so please explain what your ping pong was, because I definitely you took it to like.
Get your shot.
That's what the ping pong is. Okay.
Cause you gotta remember, you getting at her aspect, she don't smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a smoker. I'm sorry, I don't smoke. But
I got two that I can't
you know what?
stand.
I don't smoke. I only smoke to go to sleep sometimes. But that be like one more I'm high, so I'm going to sleep. But I would never share a blunt with nobody. Like, I roll my own.
I
Roll me
feel
a
it ain't
roll me a
wrong with
little
that.
joint and I'll be fine. No, I don't want to share with you. Especially when they lick the blunt, they lick the blunt.
Hey, yo, that's actually one of
That's a whole.
that's actually one of the things I wrote down. Wetting up the back of the blunt or rolling the whole blunt.
I think that's my
No.
worst one. I
Yeah.
hate when somebody pass the blunt and it's wet. Yo, I be wilding. I call them all out, make them feel. Cause I'm like, man, this blunt, look at him. What the hell's up with you, man? Like, I hate that, man.
I'm trying to figure out how do that actually happen.
Because
What
people
causes
be
that?
holding the blunt in here. For one, I don't understand why some people put this much of the blunt. Like, all you're supposed to have, you really, honestly, like, you listen to what she's saying about smoking with people.
Yeah.
If when I smoke with somebody, most of the time, that blunt is right here.
That's a fact.
And all I need is a little tunnel here to get the for the smoke to go. I don't need to touch the blunt.
But what y'all talking about? How y'all don't know how that shit get that wet.
Hey,
The
yo.
same way. The same way. Walk 3,000.
Get you some. Every
Then
time she go there, I'm gonna say, get you some.
That's a fact. I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves is smoking, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
I
stopped smoking once again. I'm like this. Ooh.
I got
if
another
that
one.
blunt wet, that mean you eat a good pussy.
Oh,
Damn, so what I should have my shit
You make it
wet.
right. And for the ladies, you sucking that.
Get you some.
I don't know, man. I might start smoking Dolo. Okay, times is kind of crazy these days.
Yeah, man.
The statistics is not in our favor.
Oh,
Oh man,
I got one I can't stand.
Tell me.
When somebody just ODing on the blunt like they smoking by themselves.
Oh man.
Especially when it's really female to do that. They just forget they so used to just sitting there on their phone or whatever watching now that's TV and ain't nobody else there, like ain't nobody else there to pass the blunt. Like pass the blunt, like you're not here by yourself smoking. You ain't buy the shit. You ain't roll the shit. You didn't like the shit. I just passed it to you. Pass my shit back.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm notorious for that one. I'm notorious for that one too. I point the finger at myself. I start the sentence with I and end with me. You know what I mean? I admit to that one. I admit to that one. I am guilty of that. I usually don't admit to nothing,
Right.
but I admit to that one.
Yeah, man.
I overhold. Pause.
Hey, yeah.
What about when you know what I'm saying? When you smoking and you just holding on to that. You know what I'm saying? It's just burning dollars and cents. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God, you let the wind smoke.
It's just the whole ash.
Ain't nobody smoking but the air.
Talking and they just talking. You're like, yo, like, dude, pass that.
Yeah, that's another one. You're right.
Another one.
Cause I gotta have telling people like, yo, stop letting the wind smoke the blunt.
Yeah, yo, see that? That's what I'm talking
You just
about.
there talking.
Yeah. So you basically saying like it becomes the incense instead of weed
It's an
smoking.
incense.
That's crazy. That's the one that I never thought about myself. Oh shit! I thought the blunt usually go out by itself.
Digging like sage.
It's all waving, so give it in.
Leave it by the window.
Wait, say that again?
What?
Not the blunt going out?
Like,
By itself.
yeah, I thought it goes out by itself.
Sage goes out by itself.
Me too. No, whoa.
Yes, it does.
Man, that should be, you gotta be careful. That should still be burning.
I mean,
I'll be like, this is ashtray.
That means you got mad issues in your life and you gotta cook it.
That just means that shit is hard to put out. Hey, because, you know, I mean, I burn sage and all that, and my life is good. I don't complain about nothing. I'm mad nonchalant. But, yo, when it's time to put that sage out, You think you had that one time? I thought I put that shit out and I
They
left.
tell you to keep it on.
I'm like,
because
damn.
people
I still smoke. I still smell that shit. I look. It's just one thing still burning. Not even the whole thing. Just one little string.
She said, "It's the sign to keep it on." Yo, since we talking about weed and all that shit, grabber, man, you know, it's the new sensation of New York City. I can't tell you about nowhere else, but I can tell you about New York City. Grabber is the word of the day, of the month, of the year. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. Recently, I've been using grabber.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I usually
use it.
I usually use tobacco for my cigarettes, right? But a lot of people who don't smoke cigarettes don't want to smoke with me. Pause.
Oh, you be putting the tobacco in the cigarette?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't want it.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's not for the cigarette aspect. It's for the aspect of
nobody gonna smoke it.
no. I want to make sure that the blunt burn. When you just burn weed by itself in paper, it no lie to you, it doesn't burn correctly.
At all.
It keep going out. Pieces of weed be coming out the blunt. So you gotta give it some type of like backbone.
Right.
And some people use a grabber, some people use tobacco, some people use Fonto. Yeah, some people like the guard use Fonto. That's how the Garbo his shit.
Fonto is grabber though. We all know that, right?
And it's tobacco. It's the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing they did was curate this shit and dry it out. But it's just the same. The Fonto leaf dried out. It's just that some people prefer to just take a strip and burn like that. Some people prefer. I'm gonna be honest. Grabber came into play with me in the winter time because in the winter time I got tired of stripping off a piece of the Fonto. You know, I got to burn it, get hard, it'd be cold. I'm like, man, this is too much. When the grabber came out, I was like, oh shit, damn. It saved me the time. You know what I'm saying? My hand ain't cold. Roll the blunt real quick and I'm out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Trife is an advocate for grabber. We done do events, and he had some Bronx shit. What was the special grabber that you had?
Bristol, baby, all on the
Bristol. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was popping at this. People was buying that shit.
I think it was you. I told you like, man, people know. I'm like, wow, you'll see. People start coming to see that little bag, that little sandwich bag, like, that's Bristol? Yep. Look at that.
Yo, you were staying up on all the new grabber at that point in time. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Grabber this is what I don't get. You have people who use, I want to say the younger people, not to say anything against the younger people, but a lot of younger people I see, they be like ODing with the grabber. Yeah. Right? Yes. First of all, it's not grabber. Let me just say that. It's not grabber, it's grabber. Right? But the young people, they be ODing. Let me just say this. It's like a ratio you got to use to grabber.
They don't know it at all.
So my ratio is 10% grabber, 90% weed. That's my ratio.
That's a good ratio.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. I see a lot of people doing 50-50s. You know what a 50-50 with a weed and grabber is? Yeah, that shit is cutting the weed. You are turning a 3.5 to a 7. That's crazy. You are cutting weed, literally. You are cutting weed. You are turning a 3.5 to 7 grams.
That means you ain't got no more money for another 3.5. There you go. I'm gonna make this last forever.
But let me just say this: that's not even the worst ratio. No, you hear me?
Yo, y'all hear you.
I done heard 60-40s.
Yo,
grabber.
I done heard
60-40s grabber. 60-40 grabber.
That's crazy too, man.
That's a normal.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is a cigar. That's a cigar. That's not weed. That's a lace.
They cutting
a THC lace cigar.
Yo, they not cutting the weed with a little bit of grabber. They cutting the grabber with a little bit of weed. There you go.
Yo, it's crazy. These kids is trying to stretch the shit out of 7 grams, man. Oh man, they pounds. They doing grabber. They do a grabber pound. Basically, is saying like a kilo.
Exactly.
A grabber pound is a kilo. That's 2 pounds and 2.2 pounds of shit. Yo, and they really, I'm not gonna lie, that's what they smoking. These young people are smoking that shit, man.
I got a question y'all about the grabber. You actually know where that comes from, originated from, right?
Please educate us, because I don't. I thought it was from the
First,
Bronx.
I'm gonna give you a flashback because every time I say this, I realize I ain't the only one that experienced this and didn't really pay attention, right? Back in the days when we was younger, when they had all of the weed spots all over the place, right? The Rastafaris and them shit. I used to go in the weed spot to get weed and shit, and I see them back like, yo, what's up, Dre? Yo, wow. Got the weed out, take out a sandwich bag, and I always thought it was cigarette tobacco. You know what I'm saying? And they put that shit inside of the weed, and I always was like, why the fuck these niggas putting tobacco in they fucking weed? This was years ago, yo, when I was a little nigga. And now when motherfucking grabber shit get hot, popping, I said to myself like, yo, hold the fuck up. This is what these Rastafaris been doing for years. They've been burning down the front leaf and making it quicker. They can roll the shit and putting that shit in their weed. And all the time I used to think it was just tobacco. They throwing it in just to boost it up. Like in jail, like somebody put top, they put the boost. That's what I thought they was doing, not knowing it was the grabber leaf all the time. And mad people don't know that. When they think about it, when people start thinking about how many spots they went in and think about the Rastafari, and they start thinking like, yo, damn, they was putting some brown shit in their weed.
Yeah, I ain't know where the fuck grabber came from. And they came to like New York. I don't know what they're doing in Cali. I'm not gonna lie to you. I be around Cali people. I don't be around Cali. Let me change that around. I don't be around Cali people. I just recently was around a Cali person. They did not bring out no grabber. They did not mention grabber.
They do not like grabber.
I watch a lot of like shows, podcasts about I watch a lot of podcast shows, and I don't from California, and I don't see them using grabber when they're rolling. That's definitely a New York shit, man. I wonder who's one of the people that got that shit popping.
Shout out to Bristol. When y'all hear that name, anybody know that name, they already know. They took it to a whole nother level.
That's a fact, man.
And that's a block in the Bronx, so y'all know. You know what I'm saying?
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's the name of the hood, of a block in the hood.
Oh, wow.
And you know what I'm saying? They originated that over there, and it's to the point, man, shit, you go up and like you said, you go buy pounds of that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But you ain't gonna find it in those stores like how you find all these other grabbers. You're not gonna find it in the store.
Yo, I went to 28th Street to buy a grabber in bulk. And they had so many flavors, man. It was like 10 flavors, honey, all this shit. I'm like, I don't know which one, right? And you gotta invest like you gotta buy it in bulk. They don't allow you to buy. You can't buy just one. You gotta buy it in bulk. And I'm like, I wasn't trying to try which one was gonna work, man. But it's like
I tried a few of them, and all of them shit is disgusting. Anyone with flavor is this. Anything with flavor disgusting. Just give me original, natural. You know what I'm saying? I don't like wraps with no flavors because it takes away from the weed too. All the flavored wraps. Give me anything that's natural, the natural leaf. Where I'm just gonna taste that in the fucking weed. I don't want to taste no grape in there, no strawberry, no Hennessy or none of that crazy pineapple. No.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You like the flavor joint.
Not all of them. Not all of them. My zigzags, the 4 in a pack. Shout out to my dollar for 4 zigzags in the pack joints. I like the regular, but I do like sweet. And once in a blue moon, I may get like a flavor. Oh shit! Somebody got yeah.
Half time.
Be careful. You get it. She did it.
Limbo.
Got past the wire. You don't know. That was some Mission Impossible shit right there. That was a Mission Impossible. Sidebar. Since we're talking about weed, which used to be drugs, we which connects to Hunter Biden. Oops, allegedly.
Allegedly?
Shit is going down in the White House.
Allegedly.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When Obama was in the White House, you could say whatever you want about black people in the hood. But when it came to the White House,
You can't say no bull.
no scandals with the guy. No scandals with the guy. I don't care what you say. We might have went into financial deficit. Yo, they might have fucked up Roe versus Wade or something. You know what I mean?
Hold on.
I don't know. A lot of wild shit happened when Obama was in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on.
It might have, whatever.
A lot of freedom been around.
Whatever. But at least he didn't get caught in the Oval House getting Oval.
I'd rather he got caught in the Oval House than fucked up all that shit.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Shit. He fucked shit up.
They set Obama up and they did Dickens.
Yeah, they did.
They set him up. They put 2 black people in charge when everything was going to the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, they like, if you gonna let y'all niggas try.
Yeah.
Pause. Matter of fact, I gotta stop. I gotta clean up my
They
language.
about to do it to a third person too.
Oh, man.
Eyes wide open.
Oh,
He be getting a lot of heat now too.
oh yeah. So back to Biden.
Yeah, back to Biden.
Yo, Biden, man, his son, he is allegedly a black guy. He's doing blackface. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
I'm saying it right.
Yeah, black.
He's doing blackface, but without the makeup. He's doing blackface without the makeup. He is getting caught in the crack spots. He might have allegedly dropped some cocaine in the White House. That's what I heard from my man. That's what I heard from my man. I'm not gonna say where I heard that from, because I don't want the feds on his ass. Pause. I don't want them niggas on his back. Pause.
Allegedly.
You know what I mean? But I heard from my man that he might have dropped a dime of 50 or something in the White House. But now, I think she's trying to find the bathroom or the room. She's walking back and forth. Make sure you keep an eye on that.
Bag is in there, right?
Oh yeah, the door's open though. She can open the door. So yeah, Hunter Biden, he's doing alleged blackface impressions. They are charging him for the gun. You know what's crazy when your father being the president can't help. It's crazy, man. He applied for an application.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yo,
I forgot.
his son is crazy, man. So he applied for
Allegedly? No.
allegedly he applied for a hammer, right? And I'm not talking about the rapper. He applied for a hammer.
Can't touch this.
And he said that he doesn't use drugs. And I don't know. He should have been struck by lightning if there was a God for that lie.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know no God exists.
He
would be struck by lightning with that one, like boom. Like boom. Turn the pookie real quick, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck happened with that one. And I know obviously the guy wasn't looking at him when he applied. Allegedly. Because he's an addict.
He applied online.
Allegedly, but he's an addict. Oh, yeah, he did. You think so?
Yeah, they had applied online.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody see
Somebody hooked that up.
You think he went to the black market or something?
Yeah.
I think he was in the spot filling it out. They were like, yo, we need the information. Come on.
Right there in the spot.
Right
Yeah,
in
he's-
the spot.
Yeah. And so he's getting caught up. They charging him. They're gonna bang him. Pause. They're gonna.
Hey, yo.
What it was is he was trying to get a deal.
Yeah.
He was supposed to like get like some You know, some shit where.
Trying not to go to jail. That's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, they was about to give him. I don't know what I forgot what it was called. I don't want to fuck it up. But the deal was he wasn't going to jail. He was getting.
I hope she don't want to start. She don't want you to carry on. She about to fix those clothes up in there.
He's about. He's about.
I didn't see her. Like, I'm like.
He's about to what I just said.
We gonna get the camera rolling. Get me some bad talk. I'm sorry. Focus.
So this dude, man, I forgot what I was about to say, man. So no, this one, no. What it was is he's trying to get a deal, and the deal was that he was gonna not do no jail time, probation, all this stuff, and they was letting him go. But what happened was they have more charges that they're about to charge him with. And he didn't want to cop out because he said, yo, why cop out and you're still going to charge me with more shit? So they said, you know what? Fuck that. Now you're facing 10 years.
There you go.
You know what I mean? He got called a 38 special revolver. And now since you don't want to cop out now, it's real. It's real now. And whatever it is, Hunter Biden, I mean, his pops.
You're going down.
His pops.
Hey, yo, Paul.
There's no diplomatic immunity. He ain't Cameron. He ain't Cameron.
Cameron?
Nah, you know.
All Cameron?
Yeah, it wasn't diplomatic immunity.
Oh.
They were out there.
My mind like, what is the diplomat? I forgot.
Yeah, so they about to roast this shit.
Yeah.
So shout out to the man, my man Hunter Biden. I always like that Hunter Biden.
Yeah. Kept it real.
I like the villains. I'm always root for the villains. Oh, sidebar. They caught my man who broke out of jail.
Yeah.
They caught him.
The Spanish brother?
Yeah, they caught him, man.
They caught him.
This is the follow-up to that story. This is our technical way of saying it. This is the follow-up to that story. They caught, I think his name is Danny something.
Yeah.
They caught him.
Caught him.
You know what I mean? Bloodied up.
We missed it.
Bloodied up and all that shit.
We missed
Crazy.
You know what I mean? They caught him 7 days. The dog caught him. They had a dog on him and all that. I saw that. I've got the dog name. The dog name is stupid too.
Yeah, the dog got an award.
Yeah.
The dog got the arrest.
And you know what's bad when they take the picture? When they take a picture with you. It's crazy.
The police take a picture with you.
That's crazy. When they take the picture with you, you know what I mean? So that's foul.
I'm fucking with the God. I'm gonna fucking whole phone.
It was crazy. I heard while he was on the run, he did a music video. While he was wilding.
No, not on the
It's
list.
all right. It's all right. That's why we don't pay more than $10 for stuff. And it was a gift too, but yeah, we don't. That's why you gotta never buy expensive shades, man. Shades is the one thing. It's like lighters of clothing.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that you fuck up, you lose, you forget. They still.
That's why they make 100 days.
Yeah.
That's my Gucci's in the cap, $1,800.
Wow.
Oh, somebody stole my shit from my ex-chick's crib one time, man. Some Gucci joints.
Yeah.
Actually, I look kind of similar to these, man. What is going on? Camouflage joints. Yeah. So they caught my man. Another sidebar. A return to last week's follow-up to last week's story, BG story.
Oh.
BG, man. BG, the hot boy. Literally.
Shout out to Mr. Commodore, because he's funny as hell.
That was crazy.
That duo.
That was crazy. He's getting cut on the internet, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to add on to it. I feel bad that I contributed to some of this shit that's going on. I'm not going to lie to you. It fucked me up when I seen this. And let me say this. When I seen, didn't even say nothing. The one I seen, didn't even say nothing deep. It just had like the two eyeballs. So off GP, the first 2 seconds, I was like, I said, damn, they
got BG.
They got him.
They got him.
Pause. They
I
got
said
him.
either allegedly, either they cloned them or they coned them. Pause. I don't know. BG man,
You can't see
baby
black.
gangster. Damn man, Chopper
Look like
City,
old
bling
BG.
bling. What the fuck? That shit was crazy. I'm not gonna go into detail, man.
I'm not either.
Cause I told you, I want people to be on my
Maybe that wasn't
podcast.
on. Maybe it wasn't on purpose.
No, this
Let's
what
wait
it
till we
is.
see the
Yeah,
next.
it might have been a mistake. It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been just an angle.
Yeah. Maybe it was just an angle.
Angle, but you know, y'all let me know. Let us know in the comments if y'all saw the BG shit. How y'all felt about it? Let us know.
Let us know.
You know what I mean? So we had to follow up to that story. Also, another sidebar. Last week I spoke about E-Money Bags and Big Nose Troy, and I talked very derogatory about their killing. No one said nothing to me. Listen, no one said nothing to me. I want to apologize for being so blunt about it. These are real people, and you know this is a podcast, and I wasn't being disrespectful to them. They gangsters, so this is what I come from, that same world, so we talk kind of from that same vein. But at the same time, I'm reformed. I am trying to push a different agenda. I do push a different agenda. So I went back home and thought about that one personally. And I'm going to say, I want to take that back. They was killed violently. Somebody's family was affected by it. And even though they lived a lifestyle, still their family didn't live that lifestyle. So I want to, apologize to the family and friends of E-Money Bags, who I love their music. I love this music. Let me just say this: I'm an E-Money Bags fan. But I was talking just like I was on the corner, and I just want to take that back. There are people who are affected by these deaths, even though these gangsters live these lifestyles. You know what I mean? So I just want to say that sidebar. On another matter,
Get you some.
social media.
Get you some.
We
probably had to change the interview up for this.
Energy change.
How you open the phone?
Now you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. Somebody gotta help her. Make sure she good.
She got that.
Help her out.
Let me know.
Help her out. Help. Oh Lordy. We are live. Check the chat. Check the chat.
We are live.
Check the chat.
Hold on, we opening something.
We are live.
What's the code?
We are live. Yeah.
What's the code for that phone? We need to put the music code or something.
I can't play no music on
Oh,
that shit up, man.
man.
You gotta make a song.
That means we gotta bring an extra little speaker.
No, it is. You gotta make a song. No, it isn't. No, you gotta make a song. The dude from the show, they made a song strictly for them to do that.
All right, we're gonna do that.
Yo, we need a tribe ball song.
got you.
Therefore, when we have our ladies in the building, hopefully, this is what we want to say this, man. We're trying to expand S.STREET Media in all directions. Ping pause.
Ping pause.
We're trying to expand S.STREET Media in all directions. We're trying to make things pop. We're going to be bringing what's going on out there, here. We're going to have people with their own shows, people talking their own shit, people bringing their own realities to the motherfucking table. Hopefully we get a tribe board show.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
I've been thinking while we sitting here.
Easy, bro.
Let me just say this. I'll be down to executive produce that. If you could do that on a regular basis and be serious about the product and we do what we really do. Because I don't like to do no bullshit and waste our time. So we're gonna take this to the top, pause. We're gonna really do what it does with this. Then I am down to executive produce with that. We'll talk off camera, and I'm definitely down to executive produce that. We could do that as a weekly, bi-weekly thing, and that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Right.
You don't know, my man is Goldie over here, man. This dude is Goldie over here. He's the Park Ave Goldie. You don't know my man Trice, man. He's been bringing women to the party since the party been partying.
Since the party been partying, baby.
That's a fact, man.
Shout out to all my sisters that been riding all these years. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about that, man. Because for the people who may not know what Trice Boys, what some of the things that you do, man. Talk to the people. Let them know your resume, man.
Oh man, once again, it's Trice Boss. I just try to have my hand in a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying, besides doing the music. A lot of y'all know me as being an artist. I kind of, fell a little back on that, but I've been working with other artists, managing them. And of course, y'all know I'm one of the underground strip club kings. Yeah. I'm real humble about it. I ain't like a lot of other promoters. I'm real humble about it, you know what I'm saying? But, get you some management. We've been rocking out way before the pandemic, since the big club was open, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
All of that, you know what I'm saying? And when things closed down, we just went hard body with the underground, and I really do it for the sisters, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I don't really look for no money out of it, really nothing, but all these years, just like I just try to give an outlet for them to get bread, you know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Get you some Trice.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, man. The reason why I know you do it well, they haven't Me Too'd you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
So let's respect them.
Yeah, you right.
I want to say,
they ain't have my name.
Yo, never been smutty. I see how the women move around you. They treat you with respect. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been around you a lot with that. I see how you move like a king. And let me say this, man, you got cameramen that get Me Too in this business.
Right.
So to be around women, that's like a strong part of your thing. And
you know how you said they have respect for me, is that I have respect for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that part.
You get what you get.
You get what you get, yeah.
So learn something, fellas. Learn something from your boy Trice.
I was the dude in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I could be out there with 20 dudes every day. Disrespectful as hell to every girl in the hood. Me, I didn't care what you did, you know what I'm saying? Like when you seen Trice, it was like it was a respect thing. I don't care if you were the bigger 304 in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it didn't matter to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I respect you, get your bread, you know what I'm saying? If it's an outlet I can help you get money, then hey, so let's eat, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't knock nobody for trying to take care of this, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge. I'm not with none of that, you know what I mean? So, it takes me a long way, and the females recognize that, and they just want to be respected and treated with respect, for real, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about.
Yo, let me say this, man. I've been knowing you to be doing this for a long time. How is, your relationship life like, being that you be around a lot of women? Do that cause problems?
Yo, let me tell you. At this present moment in time, oh hell no, it's sweet. Shout out to my motherfucking queen. I love you to death, you know what I'm saying? She's ride or die, you know what I'm saying? It's good when you got your partner she understand what you do, you know what I'm saying? When she met me, she knew this what I did. She comes in the party with me. She'll pop up any of my parties anytime. She always know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So she know, and it's just about, like I said, I respect them, you know what I'm saying? So the same way I respect my sister that I'm doing business with, I'm definitely gonna respect mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna violate her, you know what I'm saying? Word, so it'll be all good. I don't have no problem with that. That's what's up. The past, I had that problem before, though. They was not understanding the business. Like I tried everything, like bring them around every
Give me a bad. What's an example of a bad situation? Like this, like you don't gotta be specific, but what's a bad situation? You being in a relationship and your woman saying, "Yo, what the," over some shit.
I'm gonna tell you a situation I went through, right? And to this day I laugh about it, but I went through where I had a dancer pregnant with twins. Like this was like this. I was married one time for all the listeners.
Oh wow!
So this is with my ex. You know what I'm saying? And the rumor went on, and she came. I don't know where this came from. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not even messing with none of the girls. So I'm saying to myself like, I don't know where this came from. But if you really want to go this hard and believe whatever you heard, then so be it. And she actually, that's part of the reason why I'm with her. That's one of the reasons why I left. Because I got tired of getting blamed shit I'm not doing. And when I'm a straight up nigga, if I did something wrong, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll handle the weight. You know what I'm saying?
That's
when I'm telling you I ain't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And you still going hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? Let me get the hell up out of here. This shit is stagnating. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the situations I had. That shit going around.
So the chick made it. So the chick made up a lie.
She made up a lie. She claimed she heard the story from some other girl. You know what I'm saying? In which I kept trying to say, well, let me meet her. You know what I'm saying? Let me meet her. And let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But you know, I think it was a thing of my queen at the time. I feel that it was an insecurity thing on her behalf. And at that time, I was moving a lot with that music. That's when I was like state to state, like crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you know how that get, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think she was like insecure, thinking I was doing other stuff when I'm actually handling business. That's all I'm about, is my business, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I actually got her involved. Remember, I started, you know, so I started, she got involved. That's part of the main reason.
She was moving too. She was moving too.
And the main reason why she was moving, because I'm like, you know what? Let me put her in the mix at the same time. She could see that I ain't lying. She can see for herself what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't work. I'm going to tell you how crazy it got, because after she realized I'm not doing nothing there, the music was the problem now.
Because 9 months later, no babies come, no twins come.
Right. So now the music became the problem now, where it came to the point where I was giving the fucking ultimatum. Her the music. It only took me like 2.5, 3 seconds. I'm like, I had a U-Haul this week.
Wow.
I'm moving everything that you could keep the crib. I'm on the lease. Keep the crib, everything. Only thing I wanted here is my studio equipment. I didn't take no clothes or nothing. Only thing I took was that $20-something thousand I spent that studio equipment, you know what I'm saying? And it started from scratch with everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to have nothing from that past that made me think any of that bullshit I was
contaminated.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Word. And like right now today, she regretted it. Me and her cool today, we vibe and shit. But you know, you can tell she won't say it verbally to me, but you can tell it's eating her now like, damn.
Pause, I fucked up.
Yeah, I fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker was really being truthful about what the fuck
he was really doing what he said he was doing, and I didn't believe him.
Yep. Word. And I had to get out of it because it was like stagnating, man. I was like fucking up my money, everything. That shit was on my mind going through shit with her, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person where I'm just about good energy. I could come around and have shit going on. You would never know, because the way I am, I don't want to get that energy nobody else. I want to keep us like this. You know what I'm saying? But when a person actually seen that, I'm at the job one day and my man walked by like, yo, something ain't right. What's up with you, man? He called me just zoning out. I'm like, oh shit, no, hell no. You know what I'm saying? No, hell to the nah. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. He don't I used to be the one, the black Dr. Phil. It's like he came to me like, yo, what's your problem? You got a problem out there? So, you know, I had to straighten that up, get up out of that, and get straight like 6 o'clock, 9:15, you know what I mean?
Yo, I applaud you for your hustle. You know, let me say this. Most of the people that when I introduce as my family in this, you are always held in high regard.
Appreciate you. The same here, bro. You know we've been through thick and thin from the beginning.
You, Word of Mama, like I can name some people. Like I respect the grind. Like people we are constantly. Never have I seen you off your grind. You know what I mean? And that is respected. A lot of people are like part-time hustlers, man. They on the clock with their hustle. They on the clock with a hustle. Right. And there's a different type. There's dudes who live in their hustle, and you're one of them. You know what I mean? I know there's many products I've seen you behind, pause. Many projects I seen you behind, whether it be music, whether it be management, whether it be
yeah, I ain't naming a lot of
showcases.
Piece of things, you know what I'm saying? I could have went through all that. Like he write the showcases, promotion, marketing, the girls, the music,
even the community stuff.
The community stuff, you know what I'm saying? I got certificates from
New York
Congress,
the Statue of Liberty shit.
Yeah, I'm into a lot of stuff. The tourism business, I'm in the mix. Like I've hired over hundreds of brothers and sisters that all they know their life was just selling drugs or doing the wrong thing in the hood, never had a job in their life. Me and a couple of other brothers, shout out to my other brothers who definitely paved the way for people to get jobs, legit jobs, and make good money. Where you say, I ain't never working a regular 9 to 5, because we teach you to be independent. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, like, I just like helping people, man. Even when I'm down, I could be in a situation where I really ain't got it and taking my laugh to help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in karma. You know what I mean? So I always say, come back to me in a however it come back, it's gonna come back in a good way. Definitely. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about your music though, because you, when I was pushing Honey De Niro's music, shout out to Honey De Niro. Shout out to Honey De Niro. When we was pushing her music, it was you. You had also her, Bo Black,
Big Man Global,
De Niro, one of the De Niros. Which De Niro was down with you? One of the De Niros was part of the circle.
Damn, what's my man name? Slang, what's the name?
Not Flip De Niro. No. It was one of the De Niros was down with y'all too.
Cause that came through rocking them.
Yeah.
Bo Black and them, yeah.
So I would say this, y'all had you've been doing music before that. I just had to say that when I was doing pushing Honey De Niro shit, you was definitely involved in a lot of stuff that we was doing at that time. Y'all was pushing this group that y'all have formed, the Circle. Shout out to everybody that was in the Circle.
Yes.
But I've been around you, and you and Bo Black had a combination of energy, a synergy when it came to performing. That was crazy. I seen you on some Dolo shit where you've been with Sadat X, you've been with Fred the Godson, you've been with Mr. Cheeks.
Everybody, Uncle Murder, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, I ain't even gonna talk about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't mention names. Shout out to all the people in the business that fucks with me like that too, you know what I'm saying? Just because you don't see me with, don't think it ain't like that. That's all.
I just recently seen you with Scarlett. Let me say that. Let me say. Shout out to Scarlett, and shout out to my man Tribors. You don't know who Scarlett. I'm just gonna say this.
This is New York.
She came out of nowhere, right? Let me just say this. Come out of nowhere. I never heard of her, but she's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
A picture goes up on the ground. I see Tribors in the motherfucking picture. I'm like, holy shit! I had to be posted. I'm like this. I'm like, I don't know what's going on in the box. Here you go. Recently, I'm running to the gram again. This nigga with Fat Joe and and Pistol Pete and I'm like this. I had to repost that one too. I'm like, the guard be with everybody. What is going on? What's going on?
Terror Squad, King, y'all know what it is. Shout out to Miami, Pistol, the whole crew, Trap, Joe, everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Rich, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of y'all. Y'all already know what it is.
So let me ask you, man, before we even go back into the music, Scarlett, how did that happen?
Well, I'm a homework type person. I'll be online, just like, I don't know what they call them. You look at people shit.
You over there scrolling.
But when it comes to music, she has to do that shit. So, you know, I've been seeing her, like, doing these freestyles in Philly, wherever she was at, you know what I'm saying, at the time. Yeah, I remember that. I'm like, damn, shorty kind of nice. Even though it was funny stuff she was doing, you know what I'm saying?
The way was always sideways.
Yeah, always sideways. So I said to myself, I'm like, yo, you know what? We just reach out to her, man. And I went in the DM, like, yo, sis, you know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? I see you on the come up, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to make it happen. Yo, you know, I'm willing to help you out in any way possible that I could. Told her what I do, whatever the case may be, things of that nature. One thing led to the next, and I had girls at her This Is New York video. Yep. My sister was the one that furniture with all
Yeah.
My sister's the one that provided her with all the furs y'all see on in the videos, you know what I'm saying? And basically just got in the door from there. And from there, it went from other brothers that I grew up with, we not knowing that we both deal with the same person. And he like, oh, hold up, who the fuck? And he not knowing what, cause you know how when it comes to get you some management, a lot of people don't even know that's me. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
It's like your brand,
right?
Except even though it's you, it lives alone in itself.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with my man that actually was fully in management at the time. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo, who the hell is get you some management going in? Then they mind like, yo, somebody else trying to snatch you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then now I come to the hood, you know what I'm saying? Nigga like, yo, your boy Paulie looking for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what Paulie? Like, yeah, yo, he trying to see what's up with he said he just found out get you some management as you. and they over there working with Scarlett too. He like, yo, y'all need to connect. And that's how we connect. And you know, one thing led to the next. And I found myself, you know, getting a little first shows and stuff, you know what I'm saying? First magazine cover thing, all type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the mix of stuff. You know, as time go on, stuff happen, you know what I'm saying? Respect to the business, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody mad about stuff, you know, but stuff happen like that, you know what I'm saying? And we definitely still wish her the best. We want to see her grow, you know what I'm saying? Keep that shit popping, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You be moving. You be moving. So how did the Terror Squad picture happen?
Well, them niggas I grew up with, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's like fuck the music shit. Like half of them niggas I know from the hood, like the streets and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Fat Joe, we hustling each other hood, you know what I'm saying? Went to school together, Morris High School, type of dumb shit. Everybody getting into trouble together and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like what happened now as time went on, one of my brothers from my side of Miami, big shout to Miami, he's like a Terror Squad KER front runner, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And right now he's pushing our brother Trap, you know what I'm saying? His music right now and everything, like basically, you know, we all there from the hood, so like, hey, we gotta start connecting. Like, yo, listen, I got the show. Let's do the grand opening here with y'all on the flyer. We're gonna do Trap birthday and video release. Let's just big this shit up and let's basically start supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the problem in our hood. Everybody in my hood doing something, yo. You got Terror Squad and them doing something. You got Shy K over here. You got B Love here. You got P here. You got Booba Savage here. You got me here. You got everybody that's doing something, but ain't nobody doing it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? And me, I don't go as hard with the music like I used to. I still do. I'm really into trying to make these motherfuckers, yo, man, y'all niggas need to get together. Let's just take over this motherfucking shit all together. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy.
Yo,
everybody got some type of pull, some type of leverage, something somehow. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta put it together. Yeah.
Yo, the Bronx have a strong fucking MC
presence.
Yeah, it's strong. Y'all are controlling a lot of the game, whether it be Ice Spice to a K-Fly.
Yes.
Y'all are very prominent in right now hip hop.
Yep.
And you know, and so what's crazy is there's not a lot of shit going on in the Bronx. Mm-hmm. A lot of the shit that the artists from the Bronx be outside of the Bronx. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. Like, how you feel about, like, why are we not seeing a strong presence club-wise, concert-wise in the Bronx when it comes to hip-hop? What's stopping that from promoters promoting in the Bronx?
I'm gonna tell you something on that, God. That's something that always a question I always had in my head ever since I had I don't know if you ever heard of OJ Tablet in the Bronx. It was a spot back in the day that a few years back that was popping off, and I actually went up there because, you know, the people in the Bronx were complaining about me doing all my showcases in Brooklyn. They like, yo, you always in Brooklyn, all this shit is in Brooklyn. So I'm like, yo, you know what, let me move up here. But then when you get up there, like, I felt it was a waste, like nothing going on. I kept saying, like, yo, I don't understand it. Like, I'm doing this shit in Brooklyn, and y'all motherfuckers is actually traveling out to the Brooklyn spot to perform. But here it is, I bring it to y'all, and y'all ain't even here. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, but a lot of them could have walked to the club. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy shit. I'm right around Mitchell, Patterson,
wow.
Melrose, Jackson, all these hoods right there. Brooke, Willis, you know what I'm saying?
So all come downstairs.
Yeah, yo, just come downstairs, come on the street, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I got DJ Kid New DJing, you know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. We rocking out. You know what I'm saying? It's wound up turning to like a regular party, like because they wasn't coming out. So I don't know. I don't really pinpoint it. Like a lot of us be saying that shit. When it come to that, we don't know why the fuck that shit don't catch up there in the main bro.
It seems like everyone outsourced outside of the Bronx. And when we throw events, which is mostly in Brooklyn, majority, it's always a strong Bronx presence. Always. Like they like, is Brooklyn in the house? Is Bronx in the house? It'll be the same amount of people. So, but I noticed that me being around a lot of Bronx promoters, shout out to the Links NYC, brothers like yourself, and I know others that promote, but a lot of times don't really promote in the Bronx. King Lyrical, Chef Breeze.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's really hard to get people to come to the Bronx to do hip hop, to do that scene. But everyone leaves the Bronx to do that. All the talent is in the Bronx, though. A lot of the talent is in the Bronx. But I don't.
It's the same thing like with the stripper shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in Midtown in Brooklyn, it was like, I mean, packed every time motherfucking nigga did a party. You know what I'm saying? But the Bronx was always different. And the crazy shit again, majority of the girls was from uptown. So I just wasn't getting it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be saying, is it because we the highest in poverty? And the most bullshit be going on in the Bronx right now?
Crazy.
And motherfuckers really don't want to party up there?
I think people are, and I'm going to say this promoter-wise, a lot of people are scared of the Bronx. A lot of people are scared of the Bronx. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people have a fear. And know what's crazy? We did the block work joint in the Bronx. It was dope. It was dope. Yeah. And I'm going to say this. I'm from Brooklyn, but I got family. My mom's live in the Bronx. I don't feel that energy that a lot of people feel when it comes to the Bronx. I think Bronx and Brooklyn is kind of similar. So if you've been outside in Brooklyn, then going outside in the Bronx ain't crazy. If you've been outside in the Bronx, going to Brooklyn is not crazy. It's regular, degular shit. But I always, that's just something I always thought about. Like why ain't be more parties going up? Bronx started this shit, and it seems like people are scared to party in the Bronx. We need more Bronx parties, man. Y'all hear me talking? All my Bronx promoters, man. Let's start bringing these parties uptown, man.
Well, I'm back in the Bronx.
Facts.
Tuesdays, $2 Tuesdays. I'm trying to bring the party scene all the way back. $2 Tuesdays at RSL Dream Restaurant Lounge on the Grand Concourse. All of y'all remember the old Sam's they used to be rocking back in the days. The RSL, the new spot there is a nice, beautiful spot. We got $2 Tuesday popping on, $2 taco, $2 drinks. You know what I'm saying? $2 hookahs going on.
There's gonna be chicks in there?
It's after work type shit. You know what I'm saying? The dances do be popping out, but they don't be on dance.
So this is a non.
Right.
Because you do different types of things.
Right.
So this is not one of those.
Nah, I ain't one of those. So even though it turned up, because
so
the last time it turned, the dance was in, they still turned up.
So you do an after work. So you doing an after work shit.
The after work shit starts at 5 o'clock. It's all the way to 10 o'clock. After 10, it's turning to $20. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice, definitely good look, good drinks, good food. You know what I'm saying? Bottle prices is cheap, $125 for a bottle full of bottle buy. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful girls. You know what I'm saying?
What for the people who may not know, if they never been to a trife party before, describe the energy of a trife party, man. What should a person expect when they go to anything that trife is doing?
Well, first of all, you're always going to feel family orientated at my parties, you know what I'm saying? Because majority of my team that work with me, even like the guests that come, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of know each other. So you're always going to feel kind of comfortable, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got these dancers like fucking with my shit. They don't feel like they got to watch all the, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas is creeps. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is creeps, you know what I'm saying? So when you come to my event, it's like, yo, damn, this nigga tripe got majority of niggas is in here like me. You know what I'm saying? So I like to join my crowd. I like to. They gotta have the same type of energy like me. And if any of y'all know me, I'm like an energetic person. I like to make you laugh. I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel comfortable. So majority of my team is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Even when it come down to girls, you might catch them serious as hell, but catching my party, they acting silly. You might catch them serious as hell, but catching my party, they acting silly as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I even get caught like that. As much as I walk around, like, you know,
looking serious.
Yeah, but I get in the party, you know what I'm saying? They'll see a silly side of me that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this motherfucker's a clown on the low, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. It's like, it's a good feeling, it's a good vibe, you know what I'm saying? You know, just good people there, man. Enjoy yourself, you know what I'm saying? Where there'll never be no negative shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably the only promoter all the years I've been doing this. There's never, not once have males get into any type of shit in my fight. I mean, in my parties, you know what I'm saying? And I was specific on that, on saying males. I didn't say females. Because
You already know how to give it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I mean, I can count that on one hand too with the females, but you know, females sometimes, you know, they get out of, they
caddy.
But you know, other spots don't shit be popping off in niggas. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never happened in none of my events. You know what I'm saying? Never. I can't really remember the amount of arguments that I probably had to break up with dudes arguing. Like, you know what I'm saying? People be handling the situations themselves. Next thing you know, they way back to regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got a reputation for that. No fights breaking out in my shit, you know what I'm saying?
Very important,
Very important, you know what I'm saying? And I got that reputation whether I hire security or me and my man is doing security myself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I'll tell my security, if any of y'all watching right now that I paid, all the big guys that I paid, I always tell myself, I'm security for y'all. Because at the end of the day, if one of them niggas coming to the door that don't respect y'all, but the only person that is going to respect is me, you know what I'm saying? I got to come to the door and secure your asses too.
That's it. They come back to get you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That actually happened to me before. I just told the story to someone. Two dudes at one of our first big parties had a fight. And during this fight, the security went and got me. And he was, let me say this, he was security from Cats. Big black Negro. You know, and I'm going to say this. Teddy bear guy. Pause. Teddy bear guy, though. You know what I mean? But just a huge dude, like, pause.
That's because security from them clubs is, they're not like security that do like the hood club. It's different.
Sure.
So when you catch them in them, like, you catch them security that work in Sapphire, this old high class gentleman club, right? They tough as shit. But put that nigga in a hood party, he gonna be how you just get nervous as hell. Like, yo, what the fuck? Because now you got a bunch of niggas that don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about, nigga. We'll close it down. So the first thing they gonna do is, with Maffet, with the promoter, like, you know what I'm saying? We need somebody who can control it because we can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, who name is on the bill? Let them handle it because these guys ain't gonna listen to me.
That's crazy, man. Like, security is a lot of security is just you put the right suit on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're tall, brolic, heavy set, whatever. They're the guys that couldn't make the football team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're the guys that didn't advance to college football or whatever.
Yep.
They're the guys that they still eating a lot of McDonald's, White Castles, Burger Kings, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they play video games. And when they come out on Friday night, they throw on their security uniform and they just put a serious face on. Serious face, that's all.
Yep.
And they just hope that their size and their intimidating face is gonna work.
Yep.
It's like putting dog on premises on the front of your door, and there's no dog there.
Facts.
I done broke into a lot of cribs as a kid.
Ain't had no dog, but I want to beware the dog.
Yeah, beware the dog, man. You know what the beware the dog means? The key is under the rug.
It's in a flower pot.
Yeah, that's what that means. That's what that means.
I gotta teach you out, man.
You know what I mean? Bring some Chinese food with you. You know what I mean? Just in case Pete acting tough.
That's it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so
that's so a
boys party. You're gonna vibe out. You're gonna chill. I'm not gonna lie to you. You be baller type dudes at your shit too. They popping bottles, man.
They only come out once in a while, man.
Yeah.
And if y'all listen, y'all know I don't bite my tongue. Y'all motherfuckers is getting tired of the mosquito pussy lady, man. What's going on, man? Stop acting like that, man.
Yo, let me say this. A lot of people was in the bubble of the pandemic. And, and during the bubble of the pandemic, the bubble bath was bubbling. And you know, a lot of things moves was being made on that bubble. Money was being exchanged in that bubble. And when that bubble popped,
it's over now.
Man, dudes who had kilos had 8 balls. Dudes
who had pounds had 8.
That's a fact. Dudes who had Limelight on Smash barely got their living room filled. You know what I mean? A lot of exchanges was happening on the bubble. Let me just say this. I lost a lot of money in Bitcoin. Bitcoin, by the time I jumped into Bitcoin, all the shits, man. NFC, they're gonna get TKO. Facts. Don't come around me and I control your family. You know what I mean? That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck what y'all doing in the metaverse, man. I don't give a fuck if you next to Snoop Doggy Dogg crib. You know what I mean? And this is the funny shit. You motherfuckers are acting they really know Snoop Doggy Dogg. They know, yo, my house is right next to his.
Yo,
nigga, it is a voice on a headset. Where the fuck you at?
Word, yo.
Australia?
Nowhere near that one.
Nigga ain't coming to your crib.
Want to say, I can't really get with it, and that's for some reason I just can't really respect the buying the blue chip, the blue star thing, whatever, the blue check.
Oh.
Like they letting the people buy it, everybody got a blue check now. Like, what the hell?
Oh shit. So now that's crazy that goes into one of our topics. And the topics is to social media or not to social media. That is the question. And the blue check is definitely a great way to start this. People buying blue checks.
Yes.
Man, I'm just gonna say this. Shout out to whoever on Instagram. Anybody on Instagram?
What a viral.
Yeah, let me go to the other side. You gotta go to the other side for this. We go to the other side. We gotta go to the that's what that.
I'll be back.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Shout out to my sister Envy. She stayed turning up.
What the? Hey yo.
I got a few out of. Man, I know some of the dances, but you know I'm gonna say what I say anyway. But I do have some favorites. You know what I'm saying? They just been ride or die with me since day one, and I just love them to death. You know what I'm saying? Those are my sisters. These girls, they actually got they know the wife. You know what I'm saying? They'll hit like, yo, what your wife doing? Shit like that type shit. But shout out to Envy. Shout out to Pressure. Shout out to Nia. Shout out to Winter. You know what I'm saying? If I miss anybody else, it's a few more, but them 4 right there, just like they always riding, yo. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. You heard?
Yo, shout out to my man Trice Boss Harem. Shout out to, let me say this, man. Shout out to any black man that could be around multiple women and be chill.
Good.
And be chill. And let me just say this, man. A lot of niggas act ignorant around pretty women.
No willpower, no self-control.
You know what I mean? What I mean by that is, dudes want to become something they're not. They want to start, you know, flexing. They want to start pulling out money. Now everybody's a ball. Talk some tribe.
I know all of y'all haven't been incarcerated before, but it's a big percentage of brothers out here right now, all type of whatever business is going on, you know what I'm saying, that did time, right? And they have no self-control. We talking about the women. This is something that I always say, especially your brothers been locked up. I did 12 years. I did 12 years with nothing to occupy my mind and no pussy. With nothing to occupy my mind and didn't think about, you know what I'm saying, damn, I'm thirsty. I just motherfucker just had control, like, fuck it.
That's a fact.
I can't get it. I ain't got nothing to occupy my mind that have me not like, damn, but somehow I was able to control it. Why the hell I can't come out here in this free society, you know what I'm saying, with everything to occupy my mind and control myself around pussy?
That's a fact. And
so for all your brothers who did that up north, what's the problem you be able to do that shit out here?
I think that people need boundaries. A lot of people who go to prison need those boundaries by themselves. Let me give you an example. I know people who are like model prisoners, model convicts. They are teaching classes in the joint. They get a degree, you know, they're helping other convicts do whatever they do, trying to get their life together, you know, helping them learn business, all this stuff. And then get in the free world, and they are not the same people. Yeah. I got an example. I'm not going to go into detail because I got people who I've been in different prisons. I've been in Collins, I've been in Wallkill, I've been in Washington. You know, people who know. But one of my peoples, man, he was a person in a religion that ran the religion in prison. Like, he ran the religion, that religion. Like, when you had to sign up for that shit, he's the guy that come, of course, he's the dude that pull up, and you got to go see him to do whatever. Like, he was that nigga, that person. If he see you doing some wild shit, the brother will approach you about it like, yo, brother, I thought you was like in the nation of gods and earth. You really indulging in shit like that? Like, he one of them niggas, a part of stuff. He's one of them brothers. So it's crazy. Even my going home, it like he really was like drilling shit into my brain. Pause. He really was kicking with me like, yo, God, you know, you got to stay focused. You know, bang, bang, bang. I already know you on point and all that shit. No lie to you. Maybe 2 or 3 years me being home. He went home before me. He went home, I remember, probably maybe 4 months before me, maybe 6 months before me. And I remember that day, and he was nervous as shit. And I didn't really get that. I'm not gonna lie to you. And now I see other people like that. But at that point in time, I didn't really understand the being nervous about going home. Like, I swim in any waters. I'm that type of dude. So like, wherever you put me, I'm gonna survive. So when people like, yo, they was he's nervous on going home. Make a long story short, I seen him maybe 2 or 3 years in me being home. And at 14th Street, he was homeless. He was begging for money, not for me. I observed him without him noticing me, right? And even when he noticed, I didn't not even notice me. I went up to him. Matter of fact, this is like my bro. So I went up to him and I'm like, yo, God, peace, God. And he looked at me like he didn't even know me, first of all. But he reacted. We talked. But the look that he looked at me, like, it was almost like I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. Like, and it was just crazy. Like, and no lie to you, I said, yo, if you need some help, whatever, take my, I forgot what I gave him something, whatever. No lie to you, was when I first came home. So I think I was like in college at the time, or I think I was in college at the time, or I might have had my studio at the time. But I definitely tried to, I gave him bread, but I tried something I tried. And it was crazy, man. It was just like, a lot of brothers, who they are in prison, it's hard to be that person in real life.
Yeah, you're right. I know a brother like that too. He did 30 years. But the thing with him though, up north, he was like, when I say he was sharp, he was the one you went to. He knew everything. Like when it comes to knowledge, he knew everything. But one thing he didn't do in there is something I always did though. He never kept up with like what was going on at that present moment in time. I was the type of person where I had subscription to like all the magazines that let me know what's going on right then. Like I knew how to work the internet before I came.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But him, when I seen him, he was just like that. I seen him downtown Brooklyn and he was lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. And like even all the knowledge that he knew up there, that wasn't even there. Like he's so lost, he ain't know what to do out here. It's like he didn't even know that no more. Like
my man wasn't in Islam, and he was the boy. He's the one that organized everything. There was no person above him. He ran the Nation of Islam at my spot. And that's it. So and he was one of the guys, and we used to joke on him, bow tie, white shirt, all day. All day. With the Fabricons. You know, there's two types of waves. If you know what I never had waves really officially. I have half-ass waves. Right. But I never had, it took me my last years in prison to finally get waves, and I lost my hair 4 years later. So I was mad, but I can at least say I had waves. I had waves. It might have been only for my time in prison for a little bit, but I had waves. But my man had these two types of waves. There's the normal waves, and then there's Fabricon waves. Fabricon waves is AKA the Raekwons. And that's these ones. Very few people do these. It's usually these.
Yeah.
These is the Fabricons, the Raekwons. That's the only two people I know who really rock those like that. And my man had those. He had the Fabricons. He looked like Fabricon. No lie to you. Like that's how much he was. And pause. He was glowing. You know when the nigga on right, like he doing all the eating the right foods. He's on all that shit that the NOI really teach. It's really some real shit. If you don't, even if you're not into that shit, for the people who would do change, it cleans up their system mentally, physically. But in the real world, you know, I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna say I don't know what happened. But I would think that a person of that aware of a person with knowledge like that will succeed in the free world. That's crazy. But social media or not to social media, what I mean by that is like, you know, we waste a lot of time on social media. If it wasn't for business, I wouldn't be on social media.
True.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's true.
I wouldn't fuck with social media. So what we was talking about earlier off camera was that social media this is what happened. And I gotta keep it real. Woody came into the office today. Woody came into the man on the couch back there. Turn the mic towards you. Gonna pause the audio device. Turn the audio device to you.
Yes, sir.
The guard came in here talking about COVID.
Oh.
I'm not gonna. Matter of fact, we're gonna take that out. He started talking about stuff, right? And we like, yo, boy, don't come in here with that scared business. You know what I mean? It was like a belly scene. It was DMX and the dread. I'm like, yo, don't come in here with that scared business, man. People like us live off the business of interacting with other people. Don't scare the energy.
That's right.
So that's where it started from. And what I was saying to him was like, back in the days, people was dying from other stuff, right? People was dying from like real shit, right? But since it wasn't on social media and you had to be in front of a TV, the radio, or a magazine to know what was going on. If you wasn't a person who was a reader, if you wasn't a person who watched the news, if you was a person who really didn't give a fuck about what was going on in real life, you didn't know what was going on. So it wasn't a mass type of fear thing going on. Now, if you in a room, think of social media like being in the movie theaters and somebody pulling out a hammer and shooting, and everybody's running for 2 exits.
Mm-hmm.
That's social media now, meaning that once they throw something up and actually go viral, everybody react. It's like automatic. And back in the days without social media, it wasn't that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you had to be Michael Jackson to be in everybody's conversation.
Right.
If you wasn't Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, Prince, you know what I mean? If you wasn't Felicia Rashad, if you wasn't Lisa Bonet, Bill Cosby, you wasn't in everybody's conversation, man.
At all.
You know what I mean? You had to be somebody who made it to the magazine, the radio, television, and the barbershop conversation.
Yep.
And very few people was of that stature. You know what I mean? So it's crazy now, like social media could blow something up immediately. How y'all feel about social media? To social media or not social media? How y'all feel about that?
I mean, I'm like you, because I use it for business. So it's like, if I couldn't do no business on it, I wouldn't have been on it either. So I don't know, it's hard to say. It's social media.
Social media.
Yeah,
Social media.
I have to because I need it for business. Social media.
That's the only part, right?
Yep.
Facts. It's all about that's all about business. You know what I'm saying? That's how I use it to show art and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Or promote your business.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yo, you call point the audio device more towards you. Yeah, directly. So let me say this. Woody is getting is new to social media in the aspect of like in the advertisement campaign his shit, pushing his shit. What do you find complex, or how do you feel about you having to step into the social media world now and be more active in it now?
Well, it feels like my hand is being forced. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too keen into the whole, to the whole internet stuff. I'm learning now. I'm learning the social media ways, so I could, promote better. Promote myself, promote the S.STREET media, and anybody else. You know what I'm saying?
How out of the 7 days, how many days you're promoting?
No lies, man. Like 2 or 3.
I'm gonna say this for a person who do business, and God could probably vouch. This is a daily thing. It's a daily thing. Your brand. This is real talk. You could promote your shit every day for like 5 years, right? And your shit be bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop for a month. Your shit may be not relevant no more.
Right.
That's how social media. When you think about social media, everything is on fast pace.
Mm-hmm.
People drop albums. You can't drop an album every 5 years. You gotta drop an album every 3 quarterly.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You gotta advertise. Some people do once a day. In reality, the people that like McDonald's is probably on there probably like 4 or 5 times a day. Like this, constantly. They constantly pushing their product. And so it is for a person who's unknown, you really got to get into that algorithm, you gotta attack it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta attack it. The algorithm is no one's friend.
Now I want to ask you a question because you're really good at this. So now, is there any base time that is good to post up? Is there like after 5 o'clock when people are home, or during the daytime?
That plays a part.
Okay.
That plays a part. I'm gonna say this. And then there's no one right answer to that. But I'm going to say this though. Know your audience, because everybody's audience is different. Example, if you're catering to the elderly, right, then a morning dropping your shit the night before you go to sleep, the night before, like that evening that you're going to go to sleep, you drop it before you go to sleep, and more likely a person going to react to it during the morning. You know, that is for an elderly population. That's also good for kids too, because a lot of kids go to school.
Right.
For a person like the entrepreneurs, you may want to do the 9 o'clock to 12, because 9 to 12 is like entrepreneur hours. People will be up to 4, 5, 6 in the morning, so they're not waking up stupid early like the elderly and the young people that gotta go to school.
Right.
You waking up between 9, 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If you're focusing on like, I'm gonna say a good time to advertise is 9. I'm gonna say 6 to 9. 6 to 9 is a good time because a lot of people work late night, and you want to set up the 12 to 8 people with content. There's a lot of people who are on their phones between 12 and 8. I find out if you really popping, like let's say like I'm not gonna say the young I'm not gonna say 21 down, 21 up. If you really popping 21 up, the best time is usually like about 11 p.m. because there's a lot of people who work 21 and over. Most people are a lot of people who work that shift. That's a shift.
Yeah.
That's a shift. There's people who, you know, we so used to the 9 to 5, but there's people who really live 12 to 8.
Yeah, vampire.
Yeah, they live on a total opposite side of what we're on.
And they on social media too. So
So you might, so that's a good time to feed them also.
We hours, baby.
So yeah, it's different. It depends on what your audience is. I'm gonna say that. But I'm gonna say this though. Advertisement on social media, make sure you do your captions, because you're a person that be fighting the caption. You can't fight the caption. If I was you, just have the different types of things that you post, the different types of things that you post. Write a good caption, a great caption, and then just repost. Just copy and paste to different stuff that you're doing. If it's this type of thing, you already did it before. So just copy and paste your caption. You know, the hashtag wise, you're gonna use the same hashtag. So just copy and paste your hashtags, right?
I appreciate the internet 101.
It's very important to business.
No, for sure. I get it now.
So
I'll get better.
we're about to close out, man. It's always a great moment at the hangout. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to Envy, shout out to the God Tribe boss. You know what I mean, for coming through.
We'll be back.
We gotta put you in the schedule, brother.
Yeah, I think that we gotta get
we gotta
a Tribe boss show.
Yes.
We need that type of energy twice a month at least, no less than twice a month. I allow it. Yeah, because Stripe be busy. Stripe be moving around, so we don't want to have the pressure on. Yeah, but I think that bi-weekly gives us enough time to push the product, advertise it. If we do a weekly, it might become oversaturated with marketing it. But if we do a bi-weekly, then we have 2 weeks to push one episode. Right. And that gives us, like, we want our numbers to look crazy. We're not doing this for fun. Right. We're doing this for a reason. Right. You know what I mean? There's rhyme and reason to everything that we're doing. Mm-hmm. So I think we're going to talk behind scenes. I'm seeing something crazy. Him and Bo Black had something crazy. Before. Yeah. We was in a pink room back then. Yep. And there was a party, music playing. Yep. I can't even talk about it. Like, it was kind of crazy. No, the building is this is during the pandemic, and I don't want the building to know what we was doing during the pandemic. Yeah. I'm going to say this. You know, we be on some mob shit. We be on some mafia shit. The party is where the party at.
That's where it's
The
at.
party where it's the party at. If the email didn't come to you, the email didn't drop, if they didn't give you a call, you wasn't invited.
Not at all.
You wasn't invited.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? And if you was trying to like sneak into the party, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, it did happen one time. We had a couple of Caucasian people, our Caucasian brothers and sisters that we didn't know, try to come into our party, and I'm not gonna lie, we thought it was the police. And I refused to let them in. I said, they're gonna have to pull out the badges before y'all got in. And so it was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Crazy.
Envy is bad. Yo. Hey! Expect that line. Expect that line. It's going down.
Going down up in here.
Young jock shit, boy. It's
Keep up
going
with
down.
Envy. Keep up with Envy.
Hey.
Get you some. We about to work it.
Get you some management.
Envy gonna be my co-host. She be the perfect co-host.
Yo,
We got contract.
I'm seeing flyers.
Yeah, we got something.
I'm seeing live shows, live
I'm
parties.
seeing motherfucking MB.
Yo, oh, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. You know what's crazy? Because we got the live next week. We're doing S.STREET Media Live with an audience and everything. Let me say this: we have one guest. Our one guest is Jay Brett for our show. Because his show gonna have guests. Try this. Oh no, you already.
What?
You're already gonna be on the show. I think what you call it. We ought to plug got you for the 23rd. You got advertised the 25th. And I was like, yo, God, that's the wrong day.
What time?
No, the same day.
No, you said
The 23rd, we're doing S.STREET
Saturday.
Live.
Yeah, we
That's
do
what
live.
it's 5 separate shows doing
Live.
their live show, live audience and all that. And you're a guest, if I'm not mistaken.
oh, we the plug.
Oh, we plug, man.
Oh, where that's gonna be at here?
Nah, we're gonna do that. We probably do that on Hancock. But know what I was gonna say? Because you could have been our guest, and we could have kind of went. That could have.
We still.
We're gonna do, yo. I don't know. Oh yeah.
This one a little different. I don't.
Okay. So you might be seeing.
But then again, I got. No, it's just
No,
probably
so
thinking that
no,
too.
this what it is. No, but this what it is. When I told her to bring everyone to bring 2 guests that are live, like because we want it's gonna be an audience. So we want everyone to advertise. Yeah. So we're gonna make it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy regardless. It's gonna be crazy regardless. Yo, everybody, shout out where the people can find you at. If they want to contact you, they want to communicate with you. Tell where they can find you at.
You can find me, get you some management at GETCHUSUM period management. The word management. The personal page is your Blackfield Jackson. Envy, where can they find you on Instagram?
My ass is around the corner.
You can find her right here, baby. You can find her right here.
Right there.
Yeah, that's where you gonna find Envy at. That's where you gonna find Envy at. Envy, you talk to them. Where they can find you at on the ground.
Keeping up with Envy. Keeping up WIT_ENVY.
Keep up with us.
Keep up with
And
us.
come get you something, man.
That's a fact. And yo, we still got people in the room too.
Book now, know what I'm saying? Book now. Serious inquiries only, you know what I'm saying? We got that dollar. I'm promoting right now. Book now.
Where they can find you at, God?
They can find me on Instagram, your Blackfield Jackson. The company page is Get You Some management. New York After Dark. Parked on Park. You know what I'm saying? Freeway tours. I got all type of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Catch him
Just
outside.
catch me outside.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, yo, Ron, where they can find you at?
Yo, y'all can catch me on Instagram at Get Fed Records. You can catch me on Facebook at Get Fetty. And when I'm out on here, I'm on here. The hangout. Definitely.
Hey, yo, Spazer, aka the man on the couch, where they can find you at?
What's going on, baby? Listen, you can catch me on Instagram at Woody Wood from the Group Home.
Hey, yo.
When the group on.
As I said, that's the Puerto Rican Ed Sullivan. You know what I mean? No, part said it's the Puerto Rican Ed McMahon. I keep fucking that up, man. That's the Puerto Rican Ed McMahon. Nah, y'all keep fucking that up. That's my bad. It's the Ed part. You can find me on Style by Poverty. You can find me on S.STREET Media, S_Street_Media. You can follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the page.
Yes.
Like, comment. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Make sure you do that. Don't be a ghost follower, aka a ghost rider, a Nicolas Cage ass motherfucker. Motherfucking
Catch us again next week.
you might see somebody like Envy on the YouTube channel and
You know what I'm saying?
Catch me on the next one. You're gonna see this.
we going viral. We going viral.
They said OnlyFans what? We don't need no OnlyFans. We got
we got the hangout.
Right here, we got the hangout.
Yo, it is real, man. I appreciate everyone who's tapped in with us, who hung out with us. I am Mathematics.
Yeah.
And I am Rod, aka Get Fetty.
And we are
The
Hangout. Peace.
Game over.
Game over.
That was great.
Hold on.
That was good.
She got something back.
That was great. Yo, shout out to everybody who stood tapped in with us.
Oh, we still out?
Yeah.
Yo, it's the YouTube.
The YouTube, we still
It's the
tapped in.
after.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes.
Oh, it's behind the scenes.
It's behind the scenes.
Yeah. Your story. Abby will be back. Abby will be back. She's part of the team.
It's going up that night. It's going up that night.
Listen,
They playing.
Linda, listen.
It's real.
Be good to my boy.
Oh,
Hang
yeah.
out. We gonna hang out some more.
That's a fact.
Because to my boy, we gonna keep up and hang out some more.
Huh?
I like hanging out.
The hangout.
It's real. Hey.
Get
you some. That's what it is. Hey.
Gotta keep a shooter to the left of me.
Hurry up with the headphone.
I see y'all.
I see now.
We gotta take pictures. Don't forget before we y'all leave.
This room or?
No, we're gonna take it outside. We need to take something nice.